There's a video game called Project Zomboid, and it's a zombie survival type game. The gameplay tries to be as realistic as possible. So your character has to eat, has to drink, has to sleep, you can have broken bones, you can get into car accidents, and all of that type of stuff. Meaning that the players get to be very, very immersed in the game and really connect with their characters. After surviving for a long time, when your character finally dies, you feel sad, you know? You really, really feel sad. So my own experience with the game is, after playing for a while and really connecting with this game, I thought, it would be pretty cool if maybe there was like a TV show about the game or inspired by the game. So naturally, I went on Google and I typed Project Zomboid show. And to my surprise, there was a couple of results. So I started clicking, it was mostly on TikTok, and I started seeing those slideshows. People being like, oh, those are images from the show. The show is on HBO and it's called Project Zomboid. And there's this frame of this soldier that is clearly about to die saying, "We are Zomboid," or something like that. So I was like, oh, maybe I should get into that. I should start watching the show. So I started scrolling more to see more clips or more images. It was mostly images they were sharing. They were sharing characters, naming them by name, saying, oh, this character is related to that character. And everything seemed coherent. I want you to pay attention to that. Everything seemed coherent. We would have multiple accounts basically showing the same actor and calling that same actor by the same name as if it was an actual character from the show that everyone knew about. There were lore points. There were specific things that happened in the show that, again, multiple videos, multiple accounts would talk about, would mention. It made me believe that, oh, there is a show about Project Zomboid. That's awesome. So I started looking it up. And honestly, like, let me cut it straight, you know, it doesn't exist. It's not, it's not a show. It is not a thing. It's an inside joke that the Zomboid community on TikTok decided to start with, and then they pretty much made up a bunch of things, but they kind of went with each other. So like a lot of the videos are coherent, a lot of the plot points, a lot of the, especially the characters and their relationship to each other, they made up a show that doesn't exist, and they kept posting about it. They were like, oh, I'm so sad that this character died. And then you scroll down and a completely different account at a completely different time would be like, oh yes, that specific character with that specific name died at this episode in this season. And I'm like, oh my God. First of all, I was frustrated. But then after learning the truth, when I get one of those videos or one of those posts on my For You page, it became humorous. I was